is just fantastic. Captain's Log, Subdate 210927.8. I've been thinking about going on a quest to catch the one true Karen and lock her away either in a moist ball or in a moist ball placed within an ISO cube. It could make for a rather amusing task, but I reckon my D20 rolls will help me. So far we have done 5 videos covering alleged Karens, and on all 5 occasions, none of them have qualified as Karens, in favour of what most have done instead solely to get additional views and, let's say, clout, by using the word Karen and just pigeonholing whoever it is they want to dub Karen, because of whatever reason it is that Karen has been angered or perhaps annoyed. There is in fact even a playlist now. Yes, I bothered to make one. Today, I do believe we are getting closer to the goal, the dream of a Karen. And this requires a lot of analysis, deep thought. Or you can just write Karen in the comments and save me a lot of time. This one gathered enough steam, so much so that it ended up trending on Twitter. And like all previous videos covering Karens, this video also did its rounds on TikTok and Instagram and FaceCuck and all the other sites. The full version of it is on YouTube though, so thankfully we have as much context as we can get. This particular sighting took place in Huntington Beach, California at a restaurant called Market Broiler, which isn't too far off from the restaurant Brawler. Yes, that's the name of the video. You're all welcome. It's just coincidental, they're very similar-ish. Kind of. 2 letters apart, come on. For the sake of context, a lot of the initial conversation is muffled and slurred. But like all Karens, we don't actually have context of what led them to become a Karen. So we only realistically, like all Karens before, have what they do in front of the camera to go on. Which is why a number of the previous Karens we've covered aren't Karens at all. In fact, in some of those instances, it's the very person holding the camera. And in the context of this video you're about to see, we don't know whether or not what it is she did before entering the Market Broiler in any way impacted her reaction and response when she was inside the Market Broiler, or whether she just went there because YOLO swag, I want to have a fight. The full exchange of this is 7 minutes long, which means if you get off to Karen's, you've got 7 minutes to get your jollies off. But for those who are interested, you also have the opportunity to do some valuable, let's call it, research. I found that video quite interesting for a number of reasons because I still don't truly understand what the point of it was. Why she went in, why she threw stuff, why she attacked, I really don't. There is a rumour according to FaceCuck and a Huntington Beach Community Voice public group that the lady in that video was arrested after she tried to drive away in her car. But I could not at time of recording find any articles to confirm this.
Because her name is Leslie Genshi, and she owns an interior design business in Costa Mesa, California. That business being Genshi Interior Design Group, or Newport Interiors, I'm not really sure. This is an older Twitter, though. It looks like she hasn't been active on there in a while. But old Leslie didn't get to walk away scot-free. She was arrested for all that nonsense, charged with assault and battery, vandalism less than $400, and resisting obstruction.
Some have correctly pointed out there is a possibility of mental illness here. So is it right to pigeonhole somebody as a Karen if mental illness plays a part, without knowing whether or not the person in question does in fact have a mental illness? And no, Karen is not a mental illness itself. We cannot call someone a Karen based on mental illness, but we only have what we've seen in front of the camera to act on. Is the behaviour itself indicative of a Karen? Well, that's for all of you to decide. Really drive up my engagement. Smash the like, leave a comment. It helps me, okay? When you look at the previous 5 videos we have done covering people who are allegedly a Karen, this is getting closer to what a Karen is based on the actions. Yes, but without more information about the individual in question, we have to ride the fence a little, don't we? But that obviously applies to all actual Karens, doesn't it? We don't know what led them to making those stupid remarks that usually get memed beyond belief. Give them internet immortality within the meme of the Karen. As we are nearing closer and closer to that one true Karen territory I mentioned in the captain's log, it is interesting to see if we're going to be deviated or pulled back a little. And with this one, because of the claims thanks to Facecuck, we can never be certain. There is an article produced by Raw Story. It was the first source I could find that wasn't a video covering this. Upon reading all the comments on it, nobody seemed to know whether or not the person had been arrested, and simply pigeonholed her as some anti-vaccine MAGA chud with an alcohol problem. With a lot of those who are dubbed Karen, I'm starting to feel it is used more as a thought-terminating cliche, like "okay boomer," and less like a metric for scientific analysis, which is where I firmly believe this should now go. We should now send the biologists in to find the Karen gene. We need this so we can extract it and destroy it. But I could be alone in this one. With this, I would like to know what you all think. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Really drive up the engagement. Smash the like if you did enjoy. If I don't see you on Twitch tonight for some more than likely fishing, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and thank you all very much for listening.